Hi everyone! Today I want to show you how to make embroider a sweatshirt using a chenille yarn. So this is a 15 millimeter in size, and the color is indigo, and it comes in different colors. And I do get a lot of orders for the chenille yarn sweatshirt in my Etsy shop, lyrysewing.etsy.com. And my best size is a 15 millimeter. I did do some projects using the word love, Love, using the 25 millimeter, and some people like that also. And I did also use the 8 millimeter. You can see that in my shop. But I think the 8 millimeter is too small for me, and so my best size is the 15 millimeters. So, and then another thing that I'm using is the liquid stitch, and this is good for fabric. And I apply this on top of the word, and then I put the chenille yarn on top of it, and then we run it through the machine. I have my sweatshirt here. We're using the Gildan heavy blend sweatshirt. This is in sand color, and I've already centered my design. I usually just go down about 4 fingers down from the neckline, and so this is will be on a word called Gigi. So this is will be Gigi on here. So everything looks centered, and I grab my hoop and I place it, and it's all centered. And you take it out of the hoop master, and let's go to the machine. And so I have my hoop and my design ready, and the first thing I like to do is to trace it. And that looks good. And so now I wanted to remove the snowman sticker from here. And so the first thing it's going to do is going to stitch down all the word Gigi and one time, and we're going to take it out of the hoop, out of the machine, and then apply the liquid stitch and put the yarn and put it back on the machine. So let's get started. Okay, so it is all done, and now we're going to go back to my table, and we're going to apply the liquid stitch and also the chenille yarn on top of the word Gigi. So here's the word Gigi, and it's already has the placement on the sweatshirt. And so we're going to apply the liquid stitch on top of this and put our chenille yarn. So I'm just removing all the small stitches here, the jump stitches. And so like I said, I was using liquid stitch, and always try to remember to put the cap back on, because once it gets dry, it's not good. So you apply very lightly. You don't have to put too much. And just put it along where the letter is. And I do it one by one. Some people just go straight through. It's up to you. And just place your letter, your chenille yarn over on top of the glue and just kind of press it down. And again, this color is Indigo by Burnett. I got this from Joanne. Just take your time, and the more you do it, the more you will get fast at putting the chenille yarn. Now, because I'm doing a video, so that's why it's kind of slow for me. But so far we put the G on, and now I'm gonna go to the I. And so this is my first video, and I hope if I have said something that is not right, please forgive me. Just a lot of people have asked me, you should do it. You should do a YouTube tutorial, because a lot of people like your chenille yarn, how it turned out, and thank God for that. And so here I am. And I always leave like a little tail, just so that, you know, you can cut it off later. And I always have scissors close by. And so now the next thing is the other G. And be careful with the glue. You don't want to smear onto the other part of the sweatshirt. I mean, if you do get smear on it, what I do is I purchase the acetone for nail polish remover, and it will remove it very easily, just in case if you do get smear onto the other side of the sweatshirt. Now, some people, you know, they said, oh, it takes a long time to use the liquid stitch. Actually not for me, because I have done like close to maybe 100 of this, so then now I am pretty fast. It's just right now I'm doing a video. So we are on the last letter. And I get a lot of orders for this, for the team spirit, for school, and yeah, you can do it yourself too. I need to get a better scissors than that to cut yarn. Now, because we started in G, so G it's dry already, and then as it travels to I, then I will be dry already. And so if I have a long tail like this, what I do is, because I don't want it to get caught on the needle, So I just put like a piece of tape to hold it down. And also with any of the excess, I just put a piece of tape on the, just like that. And then one more over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it back to the machine and see how it goes. So here is after putting the liquid stitch, it looks like that. And now we're gonna put it back in the machine. Okay, so we are back at the machine, and double check underneath your sweatshirt, make sure it doesn't get caught. And we're going to reduce the speed. It was running at 950 earlier, but now I like to reduce it down to 450. Okay, we are all done, and look how nice it is. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just trim all the excess yarn, clean up, do some cleanup, and then we're gonna take it out of the hoop and take a look at it together. My trimming on the hoop itself, like taking out this minor jump stitch like this. And I can remove the tape now. And here I leave some excess, and you can feel it where the thread stops, but you don't want it to cut really close, so just kind of trim it like that. And the same thing, this is the letter I, the dot of the letter I. And here you want to trim a little bit. There's some excess here, and then a little bit excess there. And over here. And then here's another eye. And right there. Then the eye right there. And then stitch right here. Some excess there. And I think we are done. And then I'll just take a piece of tape and try to pick up, like, you know, a little excess like that. And maybe just a little bit here. Okay. And we are done. And now it's safe to take it out of the hoop, and I will show you. And take that out. And here it is, GG. Okay. Well, I hope you liked today's tutorial, how to embroider a sweatshirt using the chenille yarn with using 15mm size. Thank you again for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.